Well, thank you for your question, and you give me a chance to say something that I wanted to say in the first place, which is that on the occasion of this Governing Council meeting, we had a chance to welcome 2 new members around the table. The first one was the new Governor of Austria, Martin Kocher. Forgive the pronunciation. I'm doing my best, but who has joined us to replace Mr. Holzmann. And the other person that we greeted at the table was indeed Dimitar Radev, the governor of the National Central Bank of Bulgaria. Now and I would like to welcome those of you from Bulgaria, because I know that there is a number of you who are present in the room, and I hope your colleagues will welcome you, but I certainly welcome you, and I know that you are spending a little bit of time with us, and it's very, very welcome, because it's wonderful to accept and to include a new member around the table of the Governing Council, and to have Bulgaria join the euro area and share our currency, which is now yours as of January the 1st. So, having said that, you bring me back to a couple of decades, more than a couple of decades ago, when all of us moving into the euro from wherever we were, the Deutschmark, the franc, the lira, the pesos, we had this anxiety. What was that change going to be about? Would it work? Would it function instantly? And surprise was to the upside, I can assure you. So it worked. It removed this nightmare of having to change from your local currency to another currency if you wanted to either travel, transact, or conduct any kind of business with other members of the European Union, part of the euro area. So exchange was facilitated. Why was that? Because of stability. And that's really as you know, it's the core of the mandate of the ECB, to provide stability, price stability. And the fact that inflation is very precisely targeted for the medium term, and that our monetary policy is aiming and taking all the necessary steps in order to deliver on our commitment to target, is something that all member states benefit from. So it requires on the part of those in charge of monetary policy to participate in the discussion. So Bulgaria has a view and can express it, and I trust Governor Radev to do so. Bulgaria has a voice, so you can comment on any monetary policy decisions and any decisions by the European Central Bank, which is becoming yours, part of your fabrics. And Bulgaria has a vote. Every member around the table, each of the 21 members, has a voice, which is regarded, considered, and respected exactly as the voice of the other ones, no matter how small or big the country. And I can assure you that in sharing those meetings and organizing the consultation, I respect that principle to the letter. I regard it as truly important. So, stability for price purposes, stability for monetary purposes. You are already part of the supervision mechanism that we have under the SSM, so you know about the stability of the financial system that is supervised by the SSM. But I think the cooperation, the collaboration will be even closer as of January 1st when you move. There's one point that I would like to make, and that happens regularly. Upon the joining, everybody has to convert from lev to euro, as we had to convert from Deutschmark, franc, lira, blah, 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 into euro. Sometimes, at the time of conversion, some shopkeepers, retail merchants take the opportunity of that conversion to increase a little bit the price that is charged for the same service. It happens. But I think you have tools, because my understanding is that since August, you have a converter and the necessary flagging of the price in lev and the price in euro, and therefore consumers can check whether the conversion is correct. And if there is, some discretion on the part of the shopkeepers and the retailers to add on, then certainly it's for the authorities to enforce the rule of strict conversion. And I very much hope that the authorities do that, because it's the rule and it needs to be enforced. But we look forward to having you, and you will also, don't forget, being part of this market of 350 million people, your destination, whether it's for vacation or whether it is for investment, has a different face. The cost and the risk is in euro. Thank you.